What's up, family? Welcome back to yet another valuable video. So over here, as you can see, we're gonna be analyzing and predicting NASDAQ and US30 for this week. Reason why we're including US30 is, as you can see, NASDAQ, we've already predicted it. It's playing out quite well. If you watched our review or our market recap, you can very much know that I told you that we are going into sales, and therefore let us take it serious and really hold this type of sales that are happening. It's really a free check for anyone to take. So if you're a viewer on this channel and you ignored my video because it's not a famous topic that you like, some people do that over here, you're missing out on a lot of valuable content, right? Some of you guys just want to see my face. My face will not make money for you. This type of content is what you should watch to really earn so much value apart from just making money, right? As you can see, we just hit supply. I was expecting it to sort of push all the way up there and get to refine and take that supply. So something of this sort. I was expecting it to really go further up into this 50% and sell. If it does, I'm still holding this trade. We're going swing trading on this trade, but nevertheless, I did actually take it on this supply. There is a smaller supply over here that the market is sort of using. Let me use honorable tools over here. Oh, guys, I really do love what the Lord is going to be doing in the month of September. October as we're getting in. We have NFP around the way. I should expect NFP to be selling according to the structure. Okay, so that small supply, as you can see, that's what we used to actually sell NASDAQ. Liquidity was taken. So therefore, we don't have to take any further liquidity unless it wants to really push in into that zone. Okay. But nevertheless, that's what we hope there. Okay, we're gonna be holding those of you who are in. I'm very glad that you're in on this trade. So yeah, Nasdaq is quite clear to the eye in terms of this whole thing. Let me just remove some of this drawing over here. It's quite clear to the eye. If you did not take this entry, don't stress. The market always pulls back. The market always pulls back. So what they don't need to do, let it take this demand higher low. Once it takes it, something of this sort. For those of you who don't want to miss out on this big trade, okay? Do not miss out. When people are cashing in, you are sleeping and missing out. Something of the sort where the market pulls, breaks that higher low, gives us a change of character here for the lower time frame, and then pulls back into these areas and then sells further. It can potentially do that using this areas right here of supply. Okay, so if it can just break for us, this change of character, pull back, and then it will sell furthermore. I'm just waiting for further sales over there, then I pull the trigger again. Okay. So Nasdaq is quite clear, guys. I think last week's video did actually create a lot of understanding to really catch this trade. And we do praise the Lord Jesus for that one. It's very quite rare we get such opportunities to show to you guys. I've gotten some previously, but we only shared it in the mentorship Discord. So to share it with you guys over here, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Okay, let's go to USDT. Now, a rule of thumb that I love when I'm trading pending markets that have created higher highs and they have what we call room to the left. Room to the left means there's nothing to the left. Um, and I see it that it wants to sell. There's one thing that I use to validate. I'm not a trend line trader, but I use it. So some of these tools, I use them not as a daily thing. I just use them in this rule of thumb. So if you go over here, I want to go all the way to the 4H. Okay. Even if it was not selling like how we have hindsight right now. And I'll show you. Furthermore, we take this high, we stretch it all the way there. You can see that the market here was about to actually sell. So there's some good traders that actually caught this USDT sell already, just as us, we caught NASDAQ. I was rather concentrating on NASDAQ, but I know some of you guys love USDT and that's it, you know. So as you can see, we have this highs matching up over here. This thing spiked into that. So taking that liquidity of that trend line, and then furthermore, we're expecting it to sell. But how can you get into sells? Because you didn't get the sell over here. Okay. You and I on US30, we did not get the sell over here. So how can one actually do it now? Let's go all the way to the H1. We're going to be catching these trades for the week. Now, this is where smart money comes in, guys. Smart money now, we can see one or two things that should be happening for us over here. Let me just stretch this chart out so somebody who's using a phone can actually just see. Okay. We can definitely see that we do have a change of character or rather a break of structure over there. So the market did take that as a break of structure. Let's just draw it for you guys. I just label it as B. If you always want to do your lines straight, I think shift is the thing to use over there just to make it straight. Now, the last higher low is this point over here, higher low. Okay, it pushed and broke this structure. This is the last higher low. So I'm gonna wait for USDT to break this point. Now that point is gonna be a chop for us. Okay, change of character. If we can just have that, then we are really good on this one. Okay, we're predicting the markets, guys. I'm not sure if I did introduce the topic or just felt it fire like in my tongue over here. But nevertheless, as we can see, so can have the market push all the way, break that, pull back. It's gonna pull back over here, creating a sort of head and shoulder. Okay. And I'm saying it's gonna pull back because of the confidence that I have. I've traded many alike setups like this one. Okay, so we have that supply over there, and the market breaks this change of character, pulls back into the supply, then we can really, really have it now selling all the way. And it coming back into that, it can be a nice head and shoulder pattern for many of you guys who are trading patterns. As I said, some of this knowledge, we use it, but in part, to make sure that we can really use it quite good. I am expecting long-term sales on indices. So your NASDAQ, your DEX30, your US30, I'm expecting them to sell as we come into October. October can be a very volatile month for those who are not used to it. This is the month where the stock market had crashed. So therefore, it still has the same pattern to emulate that crash. So October is months where we expect a lot of sales in the indexes. And I've learned this from a person who was in the stock market and so forth. I had a stepfather who had worked in the stock market, and this is the thing that he knew from within that October, they usually just see stocks tank. And I verified that fact, and therefore I actually see it quite evident. I also verified it with other sources. Definitely, October is a month where we're going to see a lot of volatility. The NFP that's going to come out, it's going to be one of the volatile NFPs of all time. So please do prepare some funds and proper risk management for that. Now, we'll have people asking me, give us a direction for NFP. And this is my answer. That direction, we are going to find it in our mentorship. And people, some get offended with this. Guys, we give content freely over here, right? We cannot really give each and everything freely. If you want to upgrade in terms of the knowledge you are giving over here, you feel like it's limited. It's limited because it's free content. We go deeper in our mentorships. That's why we have points like this where each and every year, once a year, we have a special due to our anniversary. It's to present an opportunity for those people who feel like maybe it's too pricey to join us. And now it's the best time to join us. So I meet people halfway in that regard to say, now our cost is 60% off. So use this opportunity to join us and really level up your knowledge, right? There's no trickery to it. I give you guys, some people literally have learned from our YouTube channel, they can trade. I've met those people even in person who say, man, I'm actually making money right now because of your videos. And that's enough for them. But for some of you guys, if the videos are not enough, then you need to level up. That's the rule of life. Okay. You will pay some subscriptions like your Spotify and so forth because they'll put adverts in there and they say if you want to stop this adverts from disturbing that kind of music that you're listening to, there's limited features even though you're getting free music, then you have to upgrade. The very same thing that you see over here. I hope you guys understand it, right? In terms of that, not everything can be given freely, but we can actually cater in times like this where we give specials and discounts due to our 4th year anniversary. Take advantage of that, guys. Really, really do. And yes, thank you so much to the community. I mean, we've had people following us from 1 subscribers, from 10, from 1,000 subscribers. They are still with us over here. So thank you so much for really your support and really pushing us to where we are. God bless you. See you on the next episode.